The month of February. The month of February can be known as the month of love due to a specific holiday that lies on February 14th, which can be known as Valentine's Day. Now, you might be thinking, wait, did she make a video like this? And I did make two videos that are like, so this video I'm going to talk about how February we can represent love but in Jesus' way. Now, the other video I did represents just kindness and being a good person in general, getting Jesus out of the conversation. But of course, since this YouTube channel is made specifically to represent Christ, I thought I'd do two versions of it. So I think that this month we can represent a lot of love, but not just any love, the love that Jesus had for us. Because first of all, God loved his son so much that he sent his only son to die for us in our sins. And Jesus humbled himself because he was a spirit, and he was like, you know what, these people need help. I'm gonna show them how it's done and how the way is. Now he could have like said like, you know what, like I'm not gonna help these people, let them figure themselves out. No, Jesus humbled himself, and he loved us that much. And he didn't just come on earth, he also died for us. And you might just be like taking a bullet, but no, it was worse. He kind of like got like crucified. Now, I'm sorry if you hear noise in the background, but I'm totally sorry. I haven't really found a videos place yet. I'm just filming in different parts of my house, but I'm hoping to soon have like a little area where there's like no sound, and to improve my videos better, because I know my videos aren't the best, and sometimes I repeat myself, or I just stutter a lot, or I forget parts where I'm reading. And generally, and just know, when I put myself on the camera, like I'm not reading from anything. I'm literally just saying what comes out. So hope you know that. And back to the subject. I'm so sorry. Back to the subject. Just how Jesus loved us so much. But he didn't just love us and by dying for us. He also showed us what love is. That Jesus is love. And in the two laws, the two most important laws, it said to love God and to love others. Because if you can't love God, then you can't love others. And if you can't love others, you can't love God. So they're gonna go hand in hand. Just like kindness and love. If you can't be kind but not love. You can't love but not be kind. So, the way Jesus interprets love is by loving one another. And there's a sin that most people don't know that is a sin. Have you ever had a friend group but always preferred a certain friend over all the other friends? Like, you still care about the other friends, it's just you prefer mainly one of your friends? Yeah, that's a sin. Because Jesus, even though he did have his disciples, he always saw everybody as equal. And not seeing everyone as equal can lead to sinning. Because let's say I choose one friend over another, and that other friend starts to see like, hey, these two are getting closer, and then they start gossiping, and then gossiping is a sin, and they start being hateful, and then hateful is a sin, and then like you just get a big baggage of sin. So that's kind of like a one way to represent love. You can start a journey where you're like, I want to treat everybody equally like Jesus did. So like you can learn to love like Jesus. The way in one way where like he like did everything for everyone. Like he like truly loved. You can show others how you truly love them. For example, if your mom, you can truly show your mom love by, let's say, doing your chores and not complaining. I know we don't all love to do our chores, but it generally helps out. Or just genuinely helping your mom in something she wants to do, and there's only so much time in one day. We don't always get through all our things in one day. Or just like learn to show a big affection for someone. Learn how to show them that like you truly care. Maybe you have a friend that your kind of distance with. Maybe you can show them how that you truly love them. Or a distant family, you can show them that you truly love for them. Because yes, we say we love you and happy birthday and everything, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like it. Like, I see you, okay, come visit, bye, we're done. Yeah, you don't really talk to them after, or if they don't visit. That's one example. Another example, like I said, is teaching others fairly, like teaching everybody equal, not preferring a certain person than another. Because when you learn to do this, you can learn to love like Jesus, because Jesus always saw everyone as equal and didn't really have a personal favorite. Now, this is hard because I struggle with these things myself. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be easy and that's just a simple task, but hey, these are certain ways that can get you closer to God. And at the end of the day, my mission is to tell you things about God so you can feel closer to Him and you can learn about Him. Because there's a difference between just watching YouTube and then watching videos about God. You know, because one thing you're learning, like let's say you're watching videos about Roblox and then you learn about Roblox instead of learning about God, which is my mission on this YouTube channel. Now, there are other many ways to love like Jesus, but these are my suggestions. Now, it's gonna be hard, but you got this. And I really want to embrace this for the month of February. Not just that, you could also just be kind in general and show more love and affection this month. But you don't only have to do it for this month or this day or this week. You can do it all around the year. The year kind of like just started. You still have like 8 months. No. You still have like 10 more months left. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say for the video of today. To love like Jesus. Now, you shouldn't really be hateful to one another, because if you're saying like, okay, I'm gonna love the people I love and then forget about your enemies, another part, which I was gonna wrap this up, but now that I just remembered, I'm going to say this, that learn to love your enemies and your neighbors. Jesus never hated anyone. He truly loved the people that didn't really like him. And this is what we need to do. Maybe you had a bad person that came in your life and you never forgive them for what they've done or for how mean they were for you. We need to learn how to forgive and learn to love others, because when we learn to love and we learn to forgive, we can be more united. And when you're united, you can be more united with God, because you're learning to love, and God is love. So loving your neighbors as yourself is important. And I know many of us might be like, well, I don't even love myself. I don't even care. I think I'm so ugly. I think I'm this. I think I'm that. But at the end of the day, God sees you truly beautiful, glamorous, amazing. He sees you as a wonderful person. Even though you might not think that, God thinks that. And He wants you to think that of other people, of your neighbors. We use our neighbors as terms, but in generally, when we say neighbors, we mean everyone. The people you're close around. But also not just that, you also want to learn to love your enemies. Because when you learn to forgive, you learn to love. So you can like start doing that. And it's the big 2026. It's a new year. In the new year, I am hoping to spread more love. And here's how you can help. You can simply help by subscribing, liking, commenting. Or you could not just do that, but you could also tell others on my YouTube channel. You could say like there's this person and when she talks about God, if you're not interested, then it's okay. If they're not interested, it's okay. I'm not forcing anyone, like, you better subscribe. No. If you want to, like, it's an option. You just suggest it to someone, because I don't want to force anyone. I'm just, like, you're just mentioning it. Or I'm just mentioning it. If I gave you my YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you think this, but I was just suggesting it. I was like, here, you have my YouTube channel. Just in case you want to, like, watch it. I'm not forcing you like, hey, you better subscribe, like nothing like that. But yeah. Now, thank you for watching so much, and I hope this month we can fill it up with love. Bye.